sorry. Take the stick all the way up to the logo. Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, kids.
Bring
We're
it-
back
Bring
again.
it down.
One more time. Yeah. Yeah. That's why we swipe left, kids.
That was scary.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to the Maximum Effort Podcast. I'm Dave.
Hey there, kiddies. I'm Adam.
And his beard is looking on point.
It's got a sheen even.
It does. He's got it squared up. He's got it just looking ready for the Magic tournaments that he's about to enroll in.
I could be a bard.
You could be. You could be a dwarf in Warcraft.
I could be Gimli.
You could. Yeah.
Got to learn how to roll the R's though.
Practice.
We'll get there.
Eventually.
It's a long road ahead.
Hey, that's a long road ahead. So how have things been? We did our 2 weeks because we said a while back we were going to scale it back, and for those of you who are under 30 and you're listening to this, don't grow up.
No.
Don't do it. Adulting sucks. Run away as fast as you can.
Yeah. To coin an old catchphrase, I don't want to grow up because if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
They're bringing those back, right? They shut them down to bring them back.
Yeah. Basically, the CEO went, all right, we're declaring bankruptcy. We're shutting this shit down. We can't do it anymore. Because I'm like, when you can go buy something on Amazon for half the price at Toys R Us, why would you go buy it there?
Exactly.
They were just, they wouldn't bring their prices down. It was way too expensive. So they declared bankruptcy, shut down all the stores, got rid of all of their debts, and they were like, hold on. They pulled a Billy Mays, but wait, there's more. And
hi, I'm Billy Mays.
They're basically opening Jeffrey's Toy Box, which is going to be like an online retailer, and it's going to be like a toy store within other stores. So like, and I heard Kroger is going to be one of those stores.
What?
So yeah, like you'll go into Kroger and like one aisle will be the toy aisle and it's all Jeffrey's Toy Box. I'm like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
The silence means I'm trying to wrap my brain around this concept and it's not working. What? Huh?
Thank you.
Why not just take the bail money and reopen the stores?
I don't know. I feel like it was a way for them to get rid of all the employees and all the merchandising without having to worry about anything.
All the merchandising.
Spaceballs the flamethrower.
Yeah,
the kids love this one.
There's your problem. They didn't carry the flamethrower.
That's the problem.
There it is. There's your answer.
I begged and pleaded.
I pleaded and begged.
Yeah.
I had to think. Yeah.
Yeah. So back on the point of that, kids, is don't stay under 30.
Yeah. Don't get into that adulting phase if you can possibly help it.
It's rough.
Now, does that mean stay in your mom's basement forever and a day? Absolutely not. You have to leave the nest. But, just don't kill anybody for money. As long as you're doing that.
I mean, honestly, if I was good at it, as much money as those guys make,
dark web
might be an option.
Dark web. Did you listen to that episode yet?
I did.
Yeah. That story was messed up, dude.
With the girl?
Yeah.
That was rough, man.
That was hard. Like, that messed me up.
That was almost as bad as listening to the Toy Box Killer.
Man, I would say this was a close second. The Toy Box Killer still wins because that's just,
I was okay, and I understand the Toy Box Killer was a real thing. Like, that wasn't scripted. That was fucking real.
Mm-hmm.
I was okay with what I heard. It was fucked up and demented, but like I'm like, okay, this guy's fucked up. But when the dogs were brought in, no, that's when I just no, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's where I just lost it.
Yeah. That was no. Yeah. Yeah. Which, in case you're wondering what we're talking about, go check out Murder and Such and look up the Toy Box Killer episode. What is it? Billy Ray Cyrus or something like that? What's his name?
That's close.
It's close enough. Yeah, it was one of those 3 name. If you got 3 names, it's just not.
Yeah, you're John Wayne Gacy.
John Wilkes Booth.
Was John Wayne Gacy the one that smoked cigars and dressed like a clown?
Yeah, he was the clown.
Okay. They just had him in an episode of Supernatural.
Fun.
Yeah.
Why?
They had this room of all this old occult stuff, and like they had the skull of one of the women that was burned at the Salem witch trials, and like they had all kinds of crazy shit, and they had John Wayne Gacy's cigar box.
Oh, I was like, what did they do? Get the tidy whities, one of the kids he shoved under the basement? Like, what? How messed up is this?
No, they had his cigar box, but in Supernatural, the lore for a ghost is if they have unfinished business, if there's a physical thing that their spirit can be tied to on Earth, they can still haunt, around. And so his cigar box was obviously important to him. He loved cigars. And so they had this thing, and these teenagers stole the Sam and Dean's car and had the cigar box at this party, and all of a sudden John Wayne Gacy freaking pops up out of it as a ghost and starts killing people. It was like maybe 5 minutes. They showed up.
And then the next scene, they're in the bathroom and they're going, Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls.
Right. That's awful.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, they burned the cigar box, and by burning it, they let his spirit free, and he burned up too, and then that was the end of it. But it was freaking hilarious.
Well, thank you, Zach Bagans.
Yeah, basically.
Which, if Zach Bagans ever listens to this, come on the show, dude. I just want to make sure that his arms are as big as my whole body is, because
I'm sure
the homeboy lifts.
Dude's got it going on.
Yeah, he does.
I bet my buddy Mike could probably bench press me.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's got some pythons going on.
Brother.
I mean, legit, like, dude's got some arms.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Indeed. So what do we want to tell the kids about? Because, I mean, basically this episode, we after much ballyhooing and talking about it, we're just going to sit here for an hour and chat, because it's been a while since we've actually done anything. So
and I do have to apologize for anyone that listened to last week's episode. My audio sounded like garbage. It sounded like I was using a tin can.
Yeah, and he figured out what the problem was.
Yeah, so apparently when you wipe your whole computer and then you go into Logic, apparently Logic's audio overrides Apple's settings. So for the people that are watching, I mean, my computer is almost arm's length away from me. My computer was using the onboard audio to record me.
Yeah.
It wasn't even using my mic, which is right in my damn face.
Yeah, the software we use was just using the computer's microphone. And when he figured that out, which is weird, because usually it pops up the little thing when you open a new thing and says what your input and your output is at the bottom of it. And
yeah,
apparently we just missed it that day or something. I don't know.
Got none on that.
But what do we want to talk to the kids about before we just get into just running our mouths for 40 minutes about nonsense?
So let's tell them about nonsense before we talk about nonsense.
Yeah, but this is more, I guess, relevant nonsense.
I gotcha.
Before we get into just the actual nonsense.
It makes sense. Well, one of the things that we were talking about is our social media. We definitely have to get back into plugging that for everybody. So check us out on Tweety.
Yeah.
At effing Redux.
Yeah.
And I can't ever remember. Is it EFFING?
Yeah, there is a G in there, kids.
Okay. Yeah. At EFFING Redux, REDUX. We are on the Instagram at the Maximum Effort Podcast. We are on Facebook. Just search for the Maximum Effort Podcast. We don't have a Snapchat because we don't want unsolicited dick pics.
We really don't. Like, no. No. Just no. We're not.
No,
We're not interested.
no. I'm not 12. If you want to send me a picture, text me the picture. I don't need a Snapchat.
If you have my number, you deserve to send. I deserve to get one.
Yeah.
But beyond that, nah.
No.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. We do have a website, themaximumeffortpodcast.com.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the website, it has links for all of our social media, so you can just go in there and easily find us. You can also find us on there for any platform you want to listen to us on. We're on Stitcher, we're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, of course, we're on Google. Definitely need some more iTunes reviews. Anybody out there that's on an Apple device,
Please 5-star us.
Those help us climb the ranks.
Yes.
So we definitely need. It's been a while since we've gotten one, honestly, and that's partially our fault for not begging you to do it.
Yeah, that is on us, and so I guess we deserve the silence.
Yeah.
And if you really want to just be completely scared out of your gourd, we have a YouTube. If you want to see what we look like and just go, end up looking like a victim of the ring, go check that out. YouTube.com/The Maximum Effort Podcast.
Yep. Links on the website as well, so you can find us on there.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my whole little superhero cave going on here.
Yeah, and all of my stuff is kind of hidden right now. I am going to get some posters for there.
I'll superimpose something right behind you there.
Okay, just as long as it's not, your mom.
I was just going to say we should get green screens for behind us, and then I could superimpose my mom behind you.
No.
Naked pictures of B. Arthur.
I'll allow it.
Right on.
Football helmet full of cottage cheese.
Yeah, we ask for all this crazy shit, then when we ask for real shit, we just plead temporary insanity.
That's right.
A helicopter. For anybody that is feeling generous and wants to help contribute to the wellness and the well-being of the show, we do have our Patreon page.
Yeah, if you want to hear your name on the podcast.
That's right. We've got a couple of different tiers on there. Lowest tier is only $1, and that's not even per episode. That's just $1 a month.
Yeah.
We'll give you a shout out once the check clears, of course.
Naturally. No loose change in the mail, please.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'd be okay if they wanted to throw a couple of nickels in an envelope and mail it to me.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. Because I mean, we're coming up on some expenses because we've been talking about it. And we're gonna pull the pin, toss the grenade, and get some T-shirts made. So we're gonna run exactly. Count to 3, toss it.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some pre-orders. So if you want one, you have to send us an email at the maximumeffortpodcast@gmail.com. Send us your shirt size, your address, what you want, and where are we going to put the pricing? How are we going to do that?
Were we going to do the gold-plated ones for $55 a T-shirt?
Well, I thought they were threading the platinum into the cotton. No,
that's actually used tinsel.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I had to get rid of it somehow.
Fair enough. Yeah.
No, we looked around at a couple of different places, and I think for us to get the best costs and the best quality, I found a little vendor over in Mansfield, Ohio. They were substantially cheaper than everyone else. Mm-hmm. And all these other places tried to justify why were they so much more expensive. And I'm like, look, this place I'm going to, it's not some guy with a Cricut making shirts in his basement. Like, they're a legit business, and they've been there for 70 years, so they know what they're doing.
Yeah, so they're not rinsing the screens out in the shower.
Yeah, you can't justify to me this price you're quoting me. So I said, thanks, but no thank you.
Exactly.
So we're going to do an order based off of our cost and the time that we are going to have to put in and the shipping that we're going to have to do for some of the shirts, because I've got to get some shirts down to Dave. We're going to do for small, medium, large, extra large, and 2X. They'll be $15. Mm-hmm. 3X and 4X is $1 extra, so $16. And then if it's something we need to ship to you, shipping will be $4, and that's going to be enough to cover basically anywhere in the United States. If you live outside of the country, we'll have to work on something different. But
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I
I
want the one guy. I want the one guy in Ireland to be like, I want a T-shirt.
want some Guinness.
I would like an Irish car bomb. Thank you very much. Why, yes, I will take that bottle of Jameson.
There it is. So I guess, we're going to have to, where are people going to send us money?
We will figure that out.
All right.
Because I wonder if there's a way we can link it in the Patreon.
I don't know. I will look into that. Worst case scenario, I'll set up a PayPal, and anyone that emails us will email them back.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, we'll have a maximum effort PayPal, and we can work on it from there.
Exactly.
So, I guess for now we'll call that the loose plan.
Yeah.
Once we get that established, we'll put it out on all the channels and everything, and let y'all know.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, let us know so we can keep a running tally.
And I am going to harass people too.
Yeah, we kind of need to.
We have to have a minimum order of 12.
Yeah.
And we're not going to order them until people say, hey, you know what? I want a shirt. Here's my size. There's going to be different colors too. It's not any more or less for a different color. Like basically anything. I'll find out exactly what colors I can do, and I'll post it on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But like light blue, light yellow, light green, white, light gray, any of those colors. And they can't do black actually because of our work. Well, I mean they can, but we would have to have them make a whole different screen.
But I want something to match my dead soul.
Well, that's why you wear that hat.
I did buy a new Ramones shirt today.
Plus your eyes.
They're brown.
Mine look black too, though, on the recording, so I guess it doesn't. But yeah, shirt's going to be just the basic logo, Maximum Effort Podcast logo. It's going to be pretty good size. I mean, it'll take up the whole middle of the shirt.
Yeah. I mean, are we going to do it on the front or the back?
I was thinking on the front.
Okay.
Just right across the boobies.
Right across the tatas.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But we're gonna mention it now. It's gonna be a little while before we get the shirts. They're 3 weeks out right now from whenever I place the order. Yeah. So we're talking about it now. I think we'll talk about it one more time on the next episode, and then we'll set a deadline for when we need to know and we need payment.
Yeah. We'll keep everybody in the loop.
We're not taking any IOUs.
No. I mean, as much as you want to get rid of your hamster in trade, I'm just not having it.
No. Maybe if you had like a boa constrictor, I might consider it.
If anybody has a turtle blimp, we'll take that in trade.
Bro.
In the box, though.
In the box, of course.
Tell
them not to listen to the turtle episode.
Whatever you do, don't listen to the turtle episode. There, I think that covers it.
Yeah, I think you're good there. So,
yeah, I think we're all right.
Definitely get on there. What else? Hit me.
I mean, I think that's about it right now. I mean, just aside from, we're trying to keep up with life. That's kind of it. I mean, for the patrons, we'll put up. We were talking before we started recording the actual episode. If you want to hear that, throw us a bone at the Patreon, which you can find on the website, themaximumeffortpodcast.com. And if you want to hear us babble about, even more useless housekeeping stuff, go over there and check it out, and you can listen to it. And I'll have to get with you to figure out how to do that, because I don't know how to do that yet.
The Patreon,
I'm sure it is. And
the Patreon stuff, it's littered with cocaine and hookers. You if you're not on there, you're missing out.
You won't be disappointed. Next Cinco de Mayo, we're gonna have to do the TJ Donkey Show. Bro.
There's a Chewy's in Easton.
What? Y'all got Chewy's?
Fucking Chewy's in Easton.
Dude, moving up in the world, huh?
Right? Like, I literally almost crapped my pants when I saw that.
That's amazing. It's about time.
So for the uninitiated, Chewy's is a chain Mexican Tex-Mex restaurant.
Yeah, it's a Tex-Mex place that we introduced Silent Bob to when he met up with us in Nashville. But they do have one or two down here in Bammer, and finally Ohio got on the bandwagon.
Well, they have one in Dayton.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, man.
Well, I'm not driving a fucking
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
No.
I know Conspiracy Theory Thursday, they always talk about Chewy's like all the time. Like they're like, come on, just sponsor us. Come on, you know you want to.
I'm surprised Nicolicious hasn't mentioned it. Maybe he doesn't know.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't like it.
He likes Taco Bell. He'll like Chewy's.
I like hospitals. No, you don't. You like Taco Bell.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Exactly.
Whoa. So in case you haven't guessed, kids, we had something plotted for this episode, but we talked about it and we're just gonna shoot the breeze for a little bit. We're just gonna try and decompress this week.
Basically.
Yeah. Between just being grown folk and making decisions and dealing with people, and yeah, we decided we were just going to play catch up with each other, but we're leaving our socks on, so it's okay.
I just bought new socks too.
That doesn't count. Doesn't count if you leave your socks on.
That's right.
So we're going to do that. So you're going to listen to us babble for about another 45 minutes,
something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, back on Chewy's.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to go drink a whole cup of that like avocado ranch whatever sauce.
Oh yeah, that jalapeno ranch.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah, if we can just get a bathtub of that,
I'd be good with that. I really would.
Just an endless supply. Really, of anything. I mean, it should taste good on just about anything. Nachos,
pancakes,
pork rinds. It might be the one thing that would get me to eat broccoli.
Yeah.
Like, that might do it.
I think you should give it a go.
Like, do broccoli, a layer of chorizo queso, and then that stuff on it. Yeah.
Right on.
There it is. There it is.
So we do have a fun little surprise, not surprise for us, but surprise for the kids is, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to have the time to record an episode together. But your boys will be hanging out in about 20 days?
It should be probably around the
carry the one.
3.5 weeks.
Right on.
So yeah, about 24-ish days.
We will take our obligatory Jay and Silent Bob pose photo.
Naturally, because that's what we do.
Yep. You know what makes me sad?
What's that?
That we don't have any pictures from when we did that at Halloween back in the 90s.
Yeah, well, did you know of a cell phone that had a camera at that point?
I don't even know what the fuck a cell phone was in 99.
Yeah, you did. It was Altel.
I know, I'm lying.
It's a hideous Altel contract.
Yep. I think I still owe money on that thing.
Dude, I took a trip, and there was a good chunk of it where I was roaming for a little bit.
Oh, God.
$620. Yeah.
That's I mean...
part of it was I think I went like 5 minutes over.
So that sounds about right.
That was $200 right there.
It's ridiculous.
God, there wasn't anything unlimited back in the day. You kids, you don't know. You don't know how easy you have it.
You're spoiled.
Spoiled brats.
I remember when I wanted to text the letter S, I had to hit a button 4 damn times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You did. God help you if you didn't know where the punctuation was. You were just one long run-on sentence.
Yep.
All the time.
Yep.
I mean, it took me a hot minute to find it. Which key was it? Was it the pound key?
I
The
think
start key?
so. I think the 0 was a space key if you tapped it twice.
Maybe? I don't remember. I do know you also had the option back, but the one thing, you did have the option to stop it before it got sent.
That's true.
That's the one thing I can't stand about it today. You cannot stop that thing to save your life.
Nope. You can.
Don't.
It can be halfway sending, and you can put your phone in airplane mode, and it still is already sent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's already, the rest of it's already gone.
Yeah, it's a shitty thing, but what are you gonna do?
I mean, is that the trade-off for like FaceTiming and Angry Birds? Like, is that the trade-off now
I think so.
for portrait mode?
I think so.
Like, no longer needing an iPod.
Basically, yeah, that's the depressing thing.
Yeah, you kids will never know the luxury of an iPod. They'll never know the wheel.
The wheel?
The wheel.
Oh, the click wheel. I had to process
the
what you were
wheel.
talking about for a second.
They'll never know the joy of the wheel.
Dude, that click wheel is revolutionary.
I want you to put me on the wheel.
I don't think you want Snakey.
You sure you want Snakey? Oh man, I will pay $5 if any of you people out there listening know what that's from. And you have to spell it right too.
You and me are probably the only two.
You got to spell it right too. You can't do the replacement after the lawsuit. You got to do pre-lawsuit.
That's right.
Yeah.
We need the hardcore fans to figure this one out.
Yeah. Yeah. The real people.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. People of our ilk. But I told you. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I showed these or not.
You did. I did see those. You were goodly enough to show me those.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I was more excited about Roybot than anything because, as I mentioned in that episode, that was always my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I'm surprised you didn't try to track down the actual Optimus Prime one.
You know, the guy had a folder, like a three ring binder, and it had maybe 30 of them in it, and they were like 50 cents a piece.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'll buy these too.
Yeah, you take what you
Yeah.
For $1, okay.
Can't argue with it.
And they're in good condition too. I mean, it looks like they're
like immaculate. I mean, they're original. I mean, they're not.
Yeah,
they're
those are OGs.
Yeah, I mean, 1986 Topps Chewing Gum Ink, printed in the USA.
Yeah, like you need to find like the plastic cases for that one, like they do with baseball cards. No, I mean like the hard plastic with the little slit at the top. You know,
yeah, that's what this is.
It's hard plastic.
Yeah, well, I mean, it bends a little bit, but
yeah, I'm talking rigid.
I do. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, do you? There it is. There you go.
We'll put this one right here.
Yeah, and that one right there.
This one on the other side. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
Now don't open it for 40 years.
That's what needs to happen.
Keep it in temperature-controlled vacuum.
You know what I would love to do is I would love to have a shelf like right behind my head here. Mm-hmm. Anybody watching the video can see. If you're not, go to YouTube and watch the damn video.
Exactly.
Just put a shelf right here, maybe even a little bit lower, and just put one little thing from every episode that we talk about on said shelf.
You should. Dude, I bought 2 of them. They're like 2 little shelves. They're only like a foot, like a foot across. There's two of them. I think they were like $10
See, that's not bad.
to just, I mean, it was a bear lining up the holes and the nails and everything, but like there, see, you can put those up there.
I still got the Pogs.
Yeah.
I got.
Although you might not want to do
garbage
any
pails.
damage to the drywall right now.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. Plaster. That's even the best part.
Even better.
I hate plaster. Blow my brains out.
Yeah. At least this is drywall. At least it's sheetrock.
Thank God. Well, I mean, your house is like, what, 70 years newer than mine?
It was built last year.
Yeah. Probably 70 years newer. My house has knob and tube wiring in the basement, for God's sake.
And we have like Cat 5 outlets in the walls.
Yeah. Oh, how the times have changed.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
I found my Micro Machine Lamborghini.
Did you?
I did. It's in one of these boxes in this room somewhere, but I did find it the other night.
It's somewhere where I can't find it.
Yeah, exactly.
Good man.
It's around.
It's somewhere.
But yeah, all I need is a model of Airwolf or the helmet.
Yeah, $1,500, man. You two can have one.
See? I can't get what's his face's autograph. The bastard had to die on us.
Yeah, Jan Michael.
Yeah. But I could put that up there. I could put a DVD copy of The Last Starfighter.
All right.
Put some turtle stuff up there.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell else have we talked about? Too bad we can't remember our own episodes.
That is kind of sad.
Hold on. I got it here.
Little He-Man action. You could put a Skeletor up there.
He-Man, yeah. I've got my He-Man comic book still in my fire safe.
See?
I could put that up there.
Put that up there.
Turtles. Sega.
Pew, pew, pew.
And that's how we have a Harrison Ford conversation.
Yep. Shout out to Ralph Garman, the man of 8 impressions.
And he does all 8.
He does all 8.
What did he do? 66? Isn't that what they said?
Oh my God. I don't remember. It was in the 60s, I think.
Honestly, I think his Adam West is one of my favorites.
Oh, his Adam West is on point.
It really is. And his Billy Idol.
Yeah, his Pacino though.
His Pacino is very good.
Ooh,
ooh,
ooh. Oh.
I can just sit here and do this for 10 minutes.
Right? Just remember when I have to remember, and you have to text me this. It has to be in writing. I need to tag Kevin and Ralph and Hollywood Babble-On in the posts. That way, even if they don't see it, they see it.
Yeah.
Because, we love you.
Yeah. I mean, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
Very true. And it's the quickest way to a lawsuit.
That's right.
So, yeah.
I told, we went and watched Detective Pikachu at the drive-in the other night.
Is it as good as I think it is, or is it funny?
It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was entertaining. My wife said she saw the end coming from the beginning of the movie. I didn't see it coming at all. Like, it literally left fielded me. I was like, oh shit, no way. It didn't feel cheesy. And I think that was the most important part of this movie being successful. I mean, obviously, Ryan Reynolds helped.
Yeah, I mean, Deadpool as Pikachu is kind of...
Yeah, when you're coming off the hot seat from Deadpool 1 and 2, and you do this...
Yeah, when you get to hang with Fred Savage.
You've hit the top of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't feel cheesy. Like, it didn't feel like a kid's.
It wasn't hokey.
Right.
Yeah.
I think of all the comic book, or not comic book, but video game adaptations into movies, this is probably the best one I've ever seen.
Right on. So it's based on it's not based on the cards, right? I mean, it's based on the cards, but it's on a video game.
Well, in the movie, I mean, like in the movie, they mention the cards,
Right.
and I think they actually even mention the video games. So it's
Okay.
like in their world, the cards and the video games are based off of the Pokemon.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, it was good. It was Dopinder's in it at the beginning, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was he driving a cab?
Unfortunately not. But I never realized this either. He's the same dude from Van Wilder.
No, he's not.
It's not?
No.
Now I'm just racist.
No, that's Kumar.
You're right.
Kumar. Cal Penn.
Yes. And now I'm just a racist.
Now you're just profiling, and that's wrong.
That's awful. I swear, because we were watching the other day, Van Wilder was on, and I'm like,
yeah, no, that's Cal.
Isn't that? And man, see, now I'm just an asshole.
You're a lapsed Catholic. Do a Hail Mary or something.
Yeah. Nomine Patria Filii Spiritus Sancti.
Mm-hmm. Very true. That was in the 90s, right? We can do an episode on that.
We really could.
There you go.
Are we talking about Boondock Saints, or are we talking about Catholicism?
Boondock Saints.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do one on that.
Yeah. We're gonna have to.
Yeah. So my tangent, we went nuts there, and that happens a lot. Look, butterfly. Yeah. Oh, squirrel.
Yeah. Ooh, it's shiny.
Yeah, exactly. When we went to the drive-in and watched it, and we actually saw Detective Pikachu and Shazam together.
I saw the post, man. Like, am I gonna get punched in the face if it's like your kid, like between the Infinity Gauntlet that he had that was bigger than him, and just the hunch thingy, like he looked dropped on his head, kind of.
Basically,
he looked damaged.
Well, he bought that gauntlet himself when he worked at Taco Bell. Like he said,
I remember you telling me. I remember you telling me he was wanting to buy it because we went to the toy shop and you showed it.
Yeah. But it's technically like life size. Like if Thanos were real, that would be to scale.
It would fit him.
Yeah. And you remember the claw that you would play with, and you would flip everybody off.
I figured that's how it worked.
That's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, he likes it and he wanted to take it. I'm like, I don't care. Take it with you. Whatever. I was driving down the road the other day with it. I had it on my hand and I'm legit just jamming. Yeah, and I'm driving down the road and people are looking at me like, what the hell is this guy doing? It was pretty great.
Hypothetical. Can you imagine Deadpool with the Infinity Gauntlet?
That is probably the scariest thought I've ever had.
Talk about a snap.
He would. I can't. Oh God. I don't even want to.
No.
So, anyways, at the drive-in, they gave us a little Pokemon booster pack, and it had 3 cards in it.
Oh, nice.
And one of them is Detective Pikachu, and his first move is called Coffee Break. And I told her cousin Josh that I got the card, and he was like, dude, I'm jealous. I said, my lifelong goal right now is when Ryan Reynolds sues us to get him to sign that card for me.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I need to do.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get him to sign my Deadpool DVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When that cease and desist shows up.
I'm kind of surprised. It's been a while. We still haven't.
I mean, we're just enough under the radar.
I guess, man. I guess. I don't know.
But it is what it is.
Hey, what are you going to do?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Trying to think. What?
I don't know.
When you look at me like that, I never know how to take it.
Could be an evil thought. Could just be gas.
Stay tuned and find out.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, man. Did we talk about the new Joker trailer?
There's a new one?
No, but just the one in general.
Oh, we did not.
I think we should probably talk about that because that thing. I mean, nothing. Joaquin kind of comes close. He comes close to Heath. We'll see how it wears on him after the fact.
And this is just me nitpicking even, I just feel like he looks old. I don't know how old Joaquin actually is. I'm sure he's getting up there.
I don't know, man.
Probably late 40s. To Google?
To the Googles.
Good man. Fact check me right now.
He is 44 years old.
Okay, so but I feel like he looks so old in this movie. And I don't know if it's because his face is so much skinnier than normal or what it is.
I think it's because he's supposed to look beat down.
And that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But when I picture the origin of the Joker, I picture a guy in his like 20s.
Mm-hmm. Well, and he could very well be in his 20s, but I mean, when you're living in, that kind of environment, it certainly can't be good for your skin.
Right. And I mean, maybe they'll change it up and CGI his face to look 20 years younger. I don't know.
But hey, you can't tell under the makeup.
This is true.
So, he's 44. What have I done with my life?
You haven't played Johnny Cash, I can tell you that.
I mean, that's true. That's because I can't get that low.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah. It is.
My favorite part about the trailer for Joker was when he's sitting talking to the therapist and that smile.
Yes.
Dude, he nailed that look.
Oh yeah.
Like
I'm like, I think I told you this. This is one of the ones I'm really actually stoked to kind of go see. Like, I was not really that hyped about Suicide Squad. I really wasn't.
It's really not good.
Nothing against Leto, but nah, bro.
Leto, if they did a Batman Beyond movie, I feel like Leto would be good for that Joker.
Even better than Hamill? Because, I mean, Hamill's kind of cornered the market on the animated Joker.
Yeah, but I mean, if they did a live action one.
Touche. Yeah, if you do a live action one, he'd be good for that.
I didn't believe him as Joker.
It's because he had them grills.
I think so.
It's because he had them grills.
Yeah.
Tattoos I can buy, but I don't know.
I did enjoy the tattoo. Didn't he have something like a Jason Todd tattoo?
Jason Todd.
Yeah, I swear he had some kind of tattoo that said like Rip Robin or something on it.
Oh, did he really?
I'll have to double check this, but I swear there was something that was an homage to Jason Todd. Oh my God. Okay. Speaking, because we're on the subject of movie trailers.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Brightburn?
Brightburn. What is that?
Dude, this looks good. Okay. Picture this.
Okay.
Superman
Mm-hmm.
as a bad guy.
Like Bizarro?
Like serial killer bad guy.
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
That's what Brightburn is.
I could get behind that.
It's not a DC movie.
Mm.
His name's not Clark Kent. You won't hear Superman. But it's the premise of the story of Superman. Like, I think his name is Brandon in this because they couldn't get like the rights to it.
They couldn't get the rights to
yeah,
Kal-El.
Yeah, basically. But it's two people that live on a farm in the middle of nowhere. and they can't have kids, and all of a sudden a spaceship crashes and there's a baby in it.
Mm-hmm.
And as the baby gets older, he learns he has special powers, and he can shoot laser eye beams, and he can fly, and he has super strength. And he got tired of all the kids picking on him, and the city they live in is called Brightburn. So hence the title. Roll credits. And yeah, so eventually once he realizes he has these powers, he like snaps and like starts killing people. And it is a suspense, dude. It's like, oh my God, it looks so good.
Very interesting.
It comes out, I think it comes out this, like by the time this episode drops, it should be this weekend. Yeah.
Huh. I'm looking at the tattoos for Leto's Joker, and I'm not seeing anything about.
Maybe there's just a tattoo of a Robin. There was something I remember reading.
I don't know.
Most of the time I just make shit up anyways, so.
Well, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not even remotely saying that you're wrong. I'm just
agree to disagree.
Just trying to piece it together, Just trying to piece it together.
Fair enough.
So, because we like to be thorough here at the Maximum Effort Podcast. So much so that I think we get called out for it, don't we?
We do, actually, a lot.
We got called out for it, didn't we?
I get a text from Jeff. New podcast? Yeah, buddy. Calm down. We'll get it.
Woosa? Calm.
Bring it down. Oh, Jeff told me he found the tugboat in his collection of
micro
machines. Yeah, so he said that would be mine as soon as I see him again.
Nice.
So I'm excited about that. That's going to go up on the shelf.
Okay, the picture, the tattoo that you are thinking of, it's on his right bicep. It's a robin, an actual bird, on its back with an X for an eyeball with an arrow through it.
It's close enough for me.
It works. And then the one on his left one is a bat with a knife through it.
Nice.
So
I don't think I ever analyzed the tattoos. Like I never looked at them in pictures or anything.
Yeah, there's a I'll send you the link. And you can take a look at. Hey, look at oh my God, Big Brother, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the page that I pulled up to look for the Joker tattoos. At the bottom, there's one of those little like ad banners. Guess what it's for?
Luchu.
Brightburn. Yeah. Big Brother, man. These algorithms and everything. It's just like
they're always watching.
They need to stop.
Yeah, for real.
Like the NSA needs to find a hobby. Just saying.
I mean, it's like they have nothing else to do.
Apparently. But, yeah. What else is interesting you these days?
Me?
No, Yoda. Yeah, you.
Sleep.
It's a good thing.
I'm old. I like to sleep. That's all I got.
It's very true. Very, very true.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like we were talking about earlier, my sick, depressingly large Magic card collection is getting out of hand.
Are they starting to be like tribbles?
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was showing you, I've probably got 300 cards on my desk in piles.
Yeah.
Of decks that I'm slowly working on. I've got a big old pile of sleeves sitting here that I'm working through. I'll put some pictures up, but here, let me just show you this.
And again, if you want to see this on the video, go to our YouTube channel.
So here's 110.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's the second one. And here's the third one.
Really, dude?
Those are my loose cards that are not in decks.
Yeah, you may have a problem. Well, no, wait. Are those all Magic cards?
Yes.
Because I see Pokemon.
Well, okay. I was going to say for my birthday, my kid traded. He got me a couple like rare Pokemon cards, and I didn't know where to put them, so I put them in there so they don't get damaged.
Okay, yeah, but
And then-
well, yeah, for the most part.
These are all my rare and mythic rare cards that are worth a little bit of money that I don't want to get damaged in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the toolbox of all the decks I play with regularly.
Good God, man.
I got it blinged out. I got my Brohio sticker, I got our sticker, and I got my Murder and Such sticker.
Apparently, I've got some Patreons to sign up for so I can get some stickers.
Clearly.
God, I'm behind the times.
Dude, Hunter's legit. He sent me like 5 stickers too.
Damn. Like, did you write him a love letter?
No, but apparently him and my brother Ryan
Yeah,
both have...
they're like besties now.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Hi, Hunter, if you're listening.
Hey, Hunter.
How's it going? How's
They
your
actually... Whoa. They actually sent me a nice handwritten note, him and Haley. It says, hey, Adam, holy shit, another Stanley brother on our Patreon. Thank you so much for deciding to join our page and listening to the show. We've made so many friends through the show that it's still hard to process. So again, from the bottom of our blackened hearts, thank you, Hunter and Haley.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was nice.
Dude, that's awesome. And there's another idea we're going to steal.
Right.
Gosh.
And then I never noticed this, but I did get a couple of extra Brohio stickers.
Mm-hmm.
And on the back of the one, Nick wrote, "We heart you, Nick."
Nice. Wow, Nick has very girly handwriting.
Yeah, I'm betting his wife did that.
I'm betting his wife. He coerced his wife into that one.
Probably.
More than likely, yeah.
Sorry, I'm putting away all my cards now.
That's fine. It's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. Whatever.
So yeah,
if you've made it this far in the episode, go check out the Brohio podcast and Murder and Such. Give them some love because we love them.
Yeah, if they don't start plugging us though, I'm gonna ban you from mentioning their names.
So we just have to get them to plug us.
I like it. That's probably a better option.
I think that's a better option.
Let's do that. Let's get them to plug us.
There you go. There you go.
Easy peasy.
All of a sudden, you're Doc Brown.
Great Scott. But yeah, man, I'm a fucking nerd. I mean, I like Magic cards. I like comic books.
I mean, aside from the Magic cards, I'm kind of in the same boat.
I mean, basically.
I still have my little meager pile of comic books I have now.
Right on.
You know, I like comic books. I like sci-fi. As long as Lucas isn't, bending it over and ramming sandpaper dildos in it.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite sci-fi TV show?
TV show?
Not movie, because obviously Star Wars is going to be at the top.
Yeah, that's going to be the top.
TV show.
Oh, man. I mean, do we count Reboot?
We'll put that in an animated.
Okay, all right.
I'm talking like Doctor Who, Sliders, Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek.
See, I never jumped on the Who bandwagon.
Me either.
I've never been a Whovian. I mean, the only real interaction I ever had was I think I tried to watch an episode back in the day when it was just on PBS.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the one with the dude with the afro and the scarf.
Yeah.
whichever doctor that was.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Hardwick, if you're listening, if you want to like fact check me on that one, because I'm not going to. Whichever doctor that was. But I remember digging the first like season or so of Sliders. I do remember that. I remember I did watch Next Generation. Star Trek Next Generation.
Right on.
Man, I didn't watch Battlestar Galactica because I'm just at that point it's like, okay, you're ripping off Star Wars, whatever.
See, I've seen the Battlestar movie,
Mm-hmm.
and it's actually pretty good.
It's what I've heard.
But I couldn't do the series. It was like too low. I don't know if it was the low budget or what it was. I just couldn't get into it.
Could be. Well, I mean, no disrespect to Lauren Green, because he's a pretty cool old guy, but was there a Buck Rogers TV show? Because I think I watched a couple episodes of that when I was really little.
Man, I don't know.
With the little robot, what's his name? And bitty.
I'd have been an infant.
Oh man, I have to do some digging for that
you'll
one.
have to do.
Man, sci-fi.
I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Oh, it's too late for that.
For me, old school stuff, like even 80s and 90s, fitting in the theme of this little podcast we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
I would honestly have to say it would be a tie between Sliders.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I've never watched the whole series. Have you seen the whole show?
I have not. I checked out after, I think it was one of those things of it got canceled and then it came back, but it was weird when it came back, and I couldn't stomach it after that. So I checked out.
Yeah. So the professor that plays Gimli.
Yeah, Sala.
Yes. He died somewhere at the end of season 3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which is right. It got canceled, I think, at the end of season 3, and then it came back for 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
But they did finish the story, so I can appreciate that. I don't know what happened, but there was one point where the girl that was sliding with them, she died and was replaced with a new actress.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jerry O'Connell's character, at some point when he was sliding, he got replaced with an alternate evil version of himself.
Bizarro
yeah,
Jerry.
And it got so weird after that. So the first 2 seasons of Sliders is amazing. And then after that, it just kind of goes downhill.
Dude, have you seen the little ads? Amazon's coming out with a new show called Electric Dreams, and it looks really trippy, but I want to check it out. And I guess the premise is you, and it almost has kind of a Total Recall feel to it, where you get this thing and you have a completely different life and you're a completely different person. But I think it's in a dream world, but it's like the Matrix, but it's like Total Recall, but it's I don't know. I'd have to watch it to like get the real premise.
I got you.
And you owe everybody a beer now.
You could hear that?
Yes. I can hear that.
That was the missus. Let me call her real quick.
Okay.
Let me take a timeout right here.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout.
Oh, and she's got a flat tire.
Oh, good times.
And she doesn't have a jack. Or do we have roadside assistance?
You don't?
No, because she didn't want to pay AAA.
Naturally. So on that note, I guess we're going to call it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's going to have to happen.
So you're going to be you're the roadside assistance now.
Clearly. Yeah, I'm going to have to go take care of this. This is kind of an emergency.
Are we sure her car doesn't have a jack?
I mean, it probably has a bumper jack, but I'm going to have to drive to wherever she is and do it myself.
Touche.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Well, thanks for listening to us. If you made it this far, thanks for listening to us, kids. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for sharing us, which hopefully you're going to go share us now. And we'll be back in not next week, but the week after, and we'll actually have something teed up for you.
real content.
Real content. So, but we appreciate you guys, and we love you guys. And so, I guess that's it for this week.
Yeah, thanks for listening to us babble the fuck on.
Wrong show, dude.
I mean, I don't think it's copywritten, so they can't do anything about it.
They might have. I don't know.
Love you, Kev. Love you, Ralph.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Mean it.
Yeah, hashtag it. So that's the Maximum Effort podcast this week. I'm David.
I'm Adam.
And you just got about 85% worth of maximum effort.
All over your face.
Neck and chest.
Boom.
All right. Good night, kids.
Night, kitties.